Get a load of this psychopathic bootlicker. Roll it!
America loves President Trump because he's plain spoken, easy to understand, and he is clear as a bell.
The boats with the batteries and the sharks beg to differ.
Senator, Donald Trump is launching some pretty personal attacks against Nikki Haley, who I know you've known for a very long time. He suggested she isn't eligible to be president, even though she is. She was born in your home state of South Carolina. He repeatedly mocked her given first name, Nimarata, even though she has gone by her middle name, Nikki, her whole life. Are you comfortable with that kind of rhetoric from the president?
Of course this bootlicker is, this closeted bootlicker. I'm going to show you how to cut this guy off.
Former president?
Well, I'm watching rhetoric on all sides of
Nope. I asked you about him.
Of the issues facing becoming president. What I mean?
Nope. Didn't ask you about a bunch of issues. Asked you about whether or not his racist trope about Nikki Haley is a racist trope.
By that is the rhetoric from Joe Biden is terrible.
Nope. No, it's not. No, it's not. He's a good man.
But it's salacious. Nikki Haley questions whether 70-year-olds should be.
That's 80. 80. Your crust old shit bomb is close to 80.
Allowed to run for president. I think there is so much negativity and
Again, answer the question. Answer the question.
Toxicity in this aim to becoming president again or for the first time, that we should be very clear and look at both sides of the.
Nope. We're talking about you. You and your pathetic name-calling 5-year-old.
Comments made.
That when you endorse Donald Trump is that he will, quote, restore law and order, which is some of what you're talking about.
Oh, I got to hear this.
Here this morning. As president,
yes.
He did try to overturn a legitimate election. He called January 6 rioters hostages and promised to pardon them. He is charged with keeping classified documents and obstructing attempts to get them back. And on the campaign now, he's arguing that presidents should have total immunity, even if they, quote, cross the line. How is that law and order?
What say you, Stymie?
Well, he has a legal team that can answer the
Who cares about the legal team?
questions of the legal challenges that he faces.
He is asking you a question. She's asking you a question. This is where you fail. And you got to cut this guy off and say, I just asked you whether it was law and order for this guy to talk up a bunch of mouth-breathing criminals that raided the Capitol.
I can tell you is that when you look around the cities, when you grow up in poor communities like I did, and you watch the crime ravishing your communities,
it's down.
You ask yourself, what president has allowed that to happen? It's
nope.
Joe Biden.
Bullshit. Your imbecile did nothing in 4 years. All there was riots in the street. You gassed a priest. That was a mess.
You have DAs around the country that says it's no longer a crime to steal $1,000 worth of goods.
That's when you got to stop him and say, which DA is the one that allows you to get away with stealing $1,000 worth of stuff? You are terrible at this. Continue.
And those stores start closing and saying,
no, they're not. They are not. You have to tell him that who says who and what store. Continue, Stymie.
San Francisco and across the country.
Why'd you have to mention San Francisco? Yeah, You're full of shit. You are so full of shit, it's not funny. You're a pathetic bootlicker is what you are. You are...